really? Standing over the docks like, do you have any mess? Wait, I'm driving. Raymond, you're Jamie here. I don't know.
Hey guys, welcome to the Let Me Call You Back podcast. This comedy podcast features Declan Brooks, my brother, and an aspiring stand-up comedian on our weekly phone calls. We talk daily happenings of life, ludicrous news, and comical interactions with others while out and about in the world. Please enjoy.
Shave your face with a knife. I want to prank call someone and act like I know them. Dude, tell him to get Greg on the phone. Fuck that guy. We're talking to him right now. Dude, I'm making another cup of coffee. Do-Rag and the Deer Tag, those guys recently. He's got some pretty good prank calls going recently.
Who's doing prank calls?
I don't know. Do-Rag and the Deer Tag, you been watching those?
No,
Drew
I haven't.
Montana is fucking ridiculous. Yeah, you can actually bring that up. If you can go to his YouTube, look up Do-Rag and the Deer Tag, but usually I think his clips will be on there. Definitely on Facebook and Reels, but
He's affiliated?
yeah, he's the guy. Drew Montana is his name. This white kid from Northern New York, I think. The Naeem Ali. Danny Dubs. It's a video guy. It's not on Do-Rag and Deer Tag, I'm sorry. It's Digital Bazooka. Oh my god, this is a great fucking bit. I didn't realize this. Comedy podcast by Rap Boy James and Drew Montana. They just do prank calls. I didn't know this.
So, it's not actually Do-Rag and the Deer Tag.
Digital Bazooka. It's one of Drew's things. I didn't even know it. I just thought he was sharing prank calls he was doing on the show. I was like, I've never seen these. You find it?
Excuse me.
Hey, how you doing, man? It's Timmy Beveridge. My parents are having a deck built, and they poured concrete, and me and my brother Daryl put our feet in there, and now it hardened around it. So I need something. I tried to cut it out. We got a wet saw, and my brother Daryl is complaining it's getting too hot because of the blade. But seriously, this concrete's fully dry, and both of us have our right foot in it, so I'm going to have to send one of my boys to get it.
Thank you for calling Applebee's. How can I help you?
Hey, quick question. I was in there this morning just chugging barbecue sauce. I ate probably a quart of barbecue sauce in there this morning. And it's the best. You know it's the best.
Okay.
But now, I'm covered in ants now.
What?
I like this one. He's been
Speaking. And this is Truck Hodges over here. I'm a manager.
Yeah.
Hey, can you guys turn that fucking music down?
Excuse me?
There's been fucking Bruce Springsteen playing in my ear.
He's
I can
talking
hear it through the wall, and my people in the fish department are going nuts. You guys turn that shit down.
Okay, well, first of all, it's not that loud. We can barely hear it in here.
It's so
Yeah.
loud.
Okay.
I can hear it through the walls.
Okay, good, but you're not going to call and swear at me on the phone and tell me to do something.
dude. He called a Five Below saying he was a fish store next door, and he was just like, "Hey, this is Truck Hodges. You gotta turn that the fuck off." that's what that call is. I gotta watch that episode later.
It's hilarious.
Guys,
Yeah.
welcome. Welcome back to the next live cast. We're in my living room. What a tumultuous afternoon, Raymond.
Yes.
You agree?
Yeah, we had some technical difficulties.
A tizzy. A fucking tizzy we were in.
My board wouldn't work. We just took it apart and put it back together and tried it again, and it just worked.
Did you do anything?
Nothing.
Did you mess with that switch at all?
Nothing at all.
Fucking ridiculous, dude. Piece of shit. That's R-O with a slash through it. D-E, roadie, trash.
The thing's junk.
Thing's a piece of garbage. You guys almost had the first break in podcast history of the Let Me Call You Back podcast. We didn't know what we were going to do. I was going to record this shit on my phone. We could have, honestly, worst case scenario, we could use my Zoom recorder in the future.
Yeah.
That's a likely solution to that problem in the future. But we are back. We're in my living room. It is a Monday. I am home on paternity leave because I have a bye-bye. It was Easter yesterday. Raymond came up from Ball Mall. He up here with his electronics and his camera, hanging out with his older brother. We celebrated some Easter, had a brunch and some dinner. And now we are sitting here on the couch, as local fats do. Raymond, how are you?
I'm good. Recovering from all the food we ate.
Dude, we made a ham, dog. I got a ham. The guy called it a hambino. Nowhere on the packaging did it say Hambino.
You made that up.
Like I'm like, yeah, you guys got a ham in here? Because like every store I went to, like I went to Acme, and not shout out to Acme because the answer I got from this guy, it was the most ridiculous answer. I went in there, I was like, hey man, because I'm looking, it's the day before Easter. I shouldn't have been mad at this guy, but I was like, hey man, do you guys have any hams? And I looked at the area where they're supposed to be, and he's like, nah man, we definitely don't have any hams. If you want a ham, you're gonna have to come here tomorrow at 6 a.m. on Easter Day and get a ham. There's gonna be a line, so get in line. Like he's like, get in the line for ham, and we'll give you one if we have them. And if we run out, that's it. So like, I'm like, are you fuck? I thought like hams were, I thought there was hams were going the way of the dodo in this area.
Why would they be getting hams in on Easter Day?
Because people needed ham.
The fuck?
They sold all of the hams for that day. They had a delivery every day of at 9:55 a.m. on every day. A ham comes in. About 65 hams come in. There's I don't know what to tell you, dude. I'm assuming that there's a ham economic going on, and they're controlling the ham distribution.
Hamonomics.
Hamonomics.
Reagan hamonomics.
Reagan hamonomics. No, I really was like, man. I said to Raymond, we might get ham steaks and stack them up, make it look like a ham, and make it like that. But no, I went to shout out to Booth's Corner in Boothwyn, Pennsylvania, one of the best Amish markets in the area, in my opinion. Head there, go to Albies, fucking fried. They're Albies, ALBI, Albies fried veggies in the back. If you're looking for your fix, right next to that, you got Stoltz Fish Market with the best pot pie I have ever had. I have 6 pot pies in my freezer that are homemade right now.
Wait, so they're homemade, pre-made pot pies?
Chicken or steak. They have a large
HMPM peepees?
fucking homemade pot pies, dude. Holy shit, are they the best pot pies I've ever had. Marie Callender's can suck my dick. She ain't never going to touch these pot pies. They're the best.
Marie Callender's are horrible.
Yeah, what do you think's your favorite frozen pot pie?
What? There's only one. What do you mean?
Really?
Marie Callender's.
Is that the only one? If you're watching, send in your best pot pies. I'm sure there's better ones. Do you remember how much we lived off pot pies growing up?
Of course, but there was no other one.
Yo, man. How many pot pies did we have on deck in that freezer growing up?
Always had them.
I mean, at any given moment, if you were looking to get a pot pie fix, we could probably feed 45 people pot pies in our house. Like, get 2 Marie Callender boxes, put them shit in the backs, let them get icy.
They don't even, they're so fucked up. The people who make them don't even know how to cook them.
I know. They give you directions and they come out wrong.
They don't even work, yeah.
Like, yeah, try this.
Yeah, there's like a golf ball sized portion in the center that's molten lava, and then the other part is frozen.
Or they tell you to microwave it. And like, oh my God, the box. Those boxes are fucking...
The box will catch on fire.
These things are nuclear. They had I think one of the biggest lies in history is this fucking... The fake metal circle that they put in like microwave things. Like, you ever seen like pita sandwiches and stuff, or like
Is it for reflecting of the microwaves?
It's like the fucking, I don't know what it is. They're like, yeah, it makes it crispy. It makes you die quicker. I think, I think it's cooking your butthole a little faster. What are you doing over there, Raymond? You putting nicks in your body?
Nothing.
What is that? What flavor is that? You on the candy again?
Spearmint.
Let me take one of those. We hit Nicks hard
You
right now?
can't, dude. You'll throw up.
Are you high? Are you getting high? Raymond's getting high on camera right now. What is it?
What is it?
What strength?
6 milligram.
Does this shit hit me hard?
I don't know.
Am I gonna get sick? We're doing big kid shit. We're dipping. So yeah, I don't know what they are. Like, they were either used for reflection. I have them in the freezer right now. I have single pizzas. There's single pizzas, and either they're on top for reflecting heat or on the bottom for like crisping.
Maybe our next episode we'll just get a microwave and set it up right here, and then we'll just do it while we're talking.
Dude, I have a microwave on my kitchen table right now.
Yeah, but you can't watch it. It needs to be in front of the camera.
I know.
We just have it right here, and then we'll try it out.
Just talk to it.
Yeah.
So how's it going? No, dude. Do you remember those fucking lean cuisine or like fat kid sandwiches that they came in the freezer, and it was like a roasted tomato and chicken pita sandwich?
Absolutely.
God, I slammed so many of those things.
Lean cuisines.
Lean cuisines, butthole surfers. That's what I'd call them.
The band? You know, that's the name of the band, right?
Yeah, well, they would fly right through me like the butthole surfers. The Lean Cuisine Butthole Surfers is a band, actually?
No, the Butthole Surfers, of course. So, yeah, I made it to Delco. We did a Delco Easter.
Yeah,
to see the child.
your nephew. Was it sensational seeing him the first time?
Yeah, he's a fucking unit.
Isn't he a
Little
little
nug,
nugget?
yeah.
He's a fucking little sweet nugget. That boy's a sweet nugget. Oh man, it's turned me into such a pussy, Raymond. I have turned into the biggest pussy you've ever met. If you didn't think I was already, get ready. I'm fucked up now. I love him so much. I take pictures of him all day, every day. I talk to him like I have a handicap. I'm like, hello. Did you poop yourself? Oh.
How old is he now? Just a week?
8 days.
Oh shit.
Shot to 8. 8 days in, he's fucking shit up.
Yeah.
He's already got a gang. He's got a unit going.
He's gonna grow up with like the worst Delco accent ever.
He's like, hey, yo, Dad, can I get another juice box?
Yeah.
Can I get like a goldfish or something, dude? Hey, yo, Ma. Uncle Raymond, get in here, you fucking squared. Just throwing the lingo at you, Raymond. It's like, that kid is so mean, dude. He's the meanest 8-year-old I've ever met. You fucking squirrel, get in here before I tattoo you one.
You do have the advantage of going back and watching kids' movies again now.
Dude,
Like yesterday.
we were watching that's what we do with Easter. I don't know what else we were gonna do. Every holidays, I said this to you yesterday. I was like, "What movie do you watch for Easter?" Because every other holiday, you like pick a movie and watch it. And I was like, "I'm not gonna watch the Ten Commandments. I don't want to watch anything like that." So we picked out some. Or are those Disney movies?
I don't think so. DreamWorks?
DreamWorks, yeah.
Yeah.
Open Season and Over the Hedge.
Yeah.
Open Season is a fucking fire, dude.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've been going back watching lots of movies with him. I passed out watching Oliver and Company.
Ooh, that's probably my favorite kids
Billy
movie.
Joel does that soundtrack.
The soundtrack. Fire.
Once upon a time in New York City.
I like the criminal dogs, like the bulldogs.
Mm-hmm. The bad guy's a Rottweiler.
Yeah. I could tell.
I was squirming. Great movie. I can't wait to watch The Fox and the Hound with him. I'm gonna fucking cry. I'm gonna cry my dick off, dude. I'm gonna cry so hard.
Fox and the Hound. I haven't seen that in a while.
Oh, it's a great movie. My hat backwards. Shit. I didn't want to have a backwards hat. I was like,
Why?
I don't do that shit. This is a no backwards hat house. I don't do that shit. That's for fucking fuck boys and fucks. I'll fix this shit. Hold on.
How did you not know?
What had happened was I was sweating my tits off trying to nurse that baby boy. Right before we started this, I fed the child and rocked him until I shook him violently, actually. I shook him until he stopped crying. I rocked that sweet boy. I took him for a ride. We took like an hour, probably like a 30, 40-minute ride in the car, just me and the boy.
He likes riding?
Boy likes riding dirty. Put him in the truck, big red. Rode around the neighborhood, screaming racial obscenity to people. teaching them early. I was getting ready to say something fucked up, but I stopped myself. I was like, reel it in. Yeah, it was a fun one, dude. You caught a glimpse of the gay yesterday. I set up a whole photo shoot.
Yeah.
I don't know
really
what it
gay.
is. It was really gay, dude. She had ordered some groceries just because we both have been in pieces. You saw it yesterday. You got here. We've been living on the couch since we got here. Brought the baby home. We just haven't left the living room because it's just so much easier just to sleep on the couch. And as you guys can see, the sweet digs. I got this big circular shaped, square shaped couch, whatever you want to call this. This is a baby couch. Put baby over there. Put baby over there. Put baby right here. It's not too bad, but we've been living on the couch. And we finally moved into there, and I went grocery shopping the other day, and I was like, you know what? I need some stuff for me. Also, I broke a fishing rod, so I was like, I want to go in there, and she can order stuff, and it brought me to the place I was going to buy a rod at anyway. So
Where were you at?
Walmart.
Yeah.
So she ordered her stuff, and then I went in for like a cheap fishing rod, like a real cheap one, and I looked over and I saw the Easter aisle, and I'm like, I want to celebrate Easter. This sounds fun. So they had all the shit to dye eggs, and I was like, oh, that's fucking so cute. And I bought 2 different packs of shit to dye, and then I bought what else did I buy? I bought something else. Nothing serious. All that stuff you saw yesterday is not as serious as it was on the first trip. The first trip was just like egg dyeing stuff and like window stickies because Christina loves window stickies. I was like, bitch, I'm buying some window stickies. Put that shit up. Happy Easter. That's like
Do you have windows for this? Which windows?
front door. You didn't see my window stickies? Fuck, dude. I bought the window stickies. Damn, son. I put those window stickies up. It's a gnome with bunny ears. It'll blow your mind.
Well, now that I see that, I'll take one off and probably chew on it.
Yeah, probably. So it started with that. And then we were talking about, trying to celebrate Easter. And then I called you and I'm like, hey, blah, 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 Easter, pussy, you want to come up? And you're like, yeah, pussy, I'll get up here and we'll do Easter and shit. So that's how we planned it. And you were coming then. And then now that I knew you were coming, I was like, all right, now I have to go big. Also, like, I wanted to do a photo shoot kind of thing anyway. So without telling her, I was like, oh, I need something for Raymond because Raymond's coming up now. And I was like, going back to Walmart, getting shit for a photo shoot. So in the course of getting ham.
So you just lied.
Yeah, I lied.
Wow.
But yeah, I used the ruse of not the ruse. I got shit for you coming up. I went and got a ham. Had to put it like that. The ham. A 5-pounder. It was like a football. I went there and I got more shit. I got the basket. I got a bunch of plastic eggs. We had the letterboard. Then we got real gay. Put this kid in a basket. Took some pictures from different angles and shit. Cried a little bit.
That's nice.
It's been fucking real gay. I've been getting real daddy-like. Sometimes I'm sitting there. I'm like, I wish I could give you my boob. I'm so sorry. I don't know what to do.
Just try.
Yeah, like that family.
Yeah, like Peter Griffin.
He's like, hey, you want? My son wakes up like, oh no, fat guy titty.
But yeah, we've just been religiously watching Bar Rescue, sitting on the couch here.
It's funny. You have been watching it religiously. I've already done this. I've watched it so much that I'm like, I can't watch it anymore. I know what's going to happen. He's going to walk in the room and go, this is terrible. You're all idiots. Shut this place down. Shut it down. It's fucking one of my favorite things. I do it on the road all the time.
He was in Philly on an episode last night on South Street.
Really?
At a spot. I don't think it's there anymore. Lickety Splits. Have you heard of that?
Yeah, it used to be over by like Ishkabibbles or Fat Tuesday. It used to be Fat Tuesdays or something like that.
It was, yeah, it's right next to like gyms on South Street.
Anytime I get a bad French fry at a restaurant on the road, I'm just like, shut this place down. The owners are drunk. I do it all the time. I love it. This drink was terrible. They're using the wrong glasses. He's fucking awesome, dude. What did we see today? There was a guy. Was he the owner?
Yeah, the owner of the club who doesn't believe women can bartend.
Yeah, so John Taffer was like, I'm bringing a woman in to show him he's wrong. And like, he just fucking has him come in and she like shows him obviously he's wrong because the women, you can pay them less and they'll do more work. But the fucking, that's terrible. But he brings her in and like they make their women workers do better. And then they get done, and they've obviously done better because he walked into a shitty bar and put a bunch of money into it. And was like, we're going to do better tomorrow. And at the end, he made him apologize to her. Like, tell him that women are better than you. Tell her she's better than you.
How does he drop all that money on these fucking places? There must be some crazy, like, bottom line.
Dude, He's
like, listen, we'll do all this. You sign over 51% of the entire company.
I was just going to say, he's getting a piece of every one of these businesses. Whether they fail or not, the override is like 0.5% on like 150 businesses nationwide. He's like, I'm going to come in, make a TV show. I'm going to tell you, you got a little dick and your brother's an asshole. I'm going to curse at your wife and tell her she's a fat pig. And then we're going to fix this place 2 days later. None of it's true. But then you're going to be on the Taffer system. My favorite is that he puts them up. He's like, you got that Taffer PT, what's this, a PO system?
POS, point of sale.
You got the Taffer POS system set up over here so you never forget to make a sandwich ever again. And then he's like got all of his shit. He's like, call to actions. I put signs out front. It says cheeseburger, drinks, happy hour, that's his thing, call to action. So I dig it. I love it. I love it so much. I think it's such a great model. Puts money into it. Collects a little bit, they shut down, he gets something for them shutting down. I don't know if he's getting something for that.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a fucking great show.
It's a great scam, dude. I wish I was doing that.
I know, man. I could definitely do it. I could definitely walk into places and be like, you're fucking ugly. This place sucks. Let's make a fucking American pub.
He brings in these specialists and people that like run bars or bartenders. And it's like the one girl was like, 2014 TGI Fridays Bartender of America or something. I was like, what the fuck?
It's like it's like competition mixologist of the year, Reggie White.
Yeah, but from TGI Fridays? That's insane.
I know. I like when he brings his wife in and he goes into places. He's like, my wife knows my business is better than anybody. I'm going to send her in there and let's see how they treat her. Then she goes in, she gets like a gummy pizza, and he's like, I can't believe they treated my wife like this. And then he goes in, he's like, that's my fucking wife. He's like, they're like, you did this to yourself. You set yourself up for this. You're like, babe, go eat this shitty pizza. Go in there and try it, and then I'm gonna go in there and act like I'm offended.
Dude, he goes for it. He's a great actor.
Dude, how about when he wipes a table off? When he just like goes in, there's like a plate of food. He's like, "Clean this up!" Oh my god, dude,
throws it on the
I
ground.
lose it every time. I'm like, "Oh!" It's fucking like WWE SmackDown. I'm waiting for Chris Jericho to come in and do a fucking flying head toss.
Or like he goes behind the bar and goes to like the rail, the drain rail, and wipes it. It's disgusting, and just throws it in the guy's face. Like,
every time. Or he takes the drain rail.
Wait for somebody to just kill this guy on fucking camera.
He takes a cup and he takes like the drink pad. He pours it into the cup. He's like, "Would you drink that?" He's like, "No one would. Why would I? It's disgusting."
It's excellent, dude.
He's like he's Captain Obvious. it's like from South Park. He's like, "That's wrong," and he just flies away. Fucking asshole. I love it though. I wish I was him, dude. Oh, man, I don't know, man. Thinking about people to switch that with. Think about celebrities, like if you do it all over again. If they switched him with Bert Kreischer, because Bert Kreischer had that travel show, and all Bert Kreischer wanted to do was get fucked up and travel. And I think he got tired of doing it. Can you imagine if they had him come in there? He was like, "All right, we're gonna do a cheeseburger place. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be so funny. He just comes in every time. He's like, you guys are gonna be so good at this. You guys are the best cheeseburgers in town."
His fake laugh cry.
I can't believe it. I love you guys. It's so good. Just every time. I like when they try to do these high-end drinks in like shitty, like Cleveland neighborhoods. They're like, we're gonna serve a highball and we're gonna put egg whites in it. It's gonna be frothy. It's gonna be beautiful.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, 90% of the neighborhood next door does crack. I don't think they're gonna.
Well, he was in Yonkers at like some shitty ass bar. It was like in a bad neighborhood, and he's like, he's got the bums working there, like put suits on and shit.
He goes into a shitty bar and he's like, I'll have an old fashioned. Can I have a highball, please? Like some goofy ass drink that he's obviously not going to get there. They're like, what are you talking about, you yuppie? We don't make that here. It's like set up to fail every time on purpose.
Yeah.
That's what we've been doing all day, is watching this shit. Me and Raymond both believe we could start a successful business. And you know where he definitely makes his money on is the programs and the packages he sells after, because there's the liquor count system.
He owns everything. He's like selling the whole package.
The POS system, and he sells a liquor counting system that counts how much liquor goes out for these dirtbags that steal all of their money.
Yeah, it's called just taking inventory.
I know. These people can't do inventory and keep themselves accountable, so he's like, now I've got locks on the bottles. Like crazy shit. It's like he puts ankle monitors on the bottles. It's fucking stupid.
Dude, he's a fucking nut. I'm waiting for him to pull out a gun.
I know. He's like, everybody on the fucking ground. This is going to be a taco place. Mahi mahi. You ever had it? It's fucking ridiculous. Oh, fuck.
He does it in front of the patrons, too.
I know.
He screams at
None of these are real people, dude. There's
do you think
way.
they're all hired?
Well, for the stress tests, I think they're hired. I think there's a planned thing, because, like, it's just like diners, drive-ins, and dives. There's a plan to that. It's like that. Diners, drive-ins, and dives. Those people in the restaurants, those are not. That's a closed day. They bring out friends and family and people in. It's like people that like their food. It's like, I buy a sandwich every day and tuck it into bed next to me every day because I love it so much. I love this place. That's the type of people they're putting in those places. It'll be like a girl eating food with chopsticks for no reason. She's like, I come here every day and get the ham, eggs, and scrapple. And she uses like chopsticks and shit. She's like, it's so good. It's so edgy. It's so new. Fucking stupid.
It's a beautiful day outside.
It is. Look at how beautiful it is.
You went fishing this morning.
I know. I was trying to squeeze it in between all of the bullshit. Caught myself 3 trouts. But eat those.
Is that what they call it? Trouts? Is that plural?
Trout. I think you would just use trout.
Yeah, no S. It's like shrimps.
You eat shrimps? How about lobsters? They got lobsters. Oh, man.
I wonder if Mr. Softy's coming by today.
Dude, shout out to the Mr. Softy. It's been a love-hate relationship with Mr. Softy for a long time for me. So when
You were loving him yesterday.
I was loving on her hard. It was actually a Mrs. Softy in there. Had a Softy Biddy in there.
How do you know? You just
There was a
assume-
woman in there. What do you mean?
You're just assuming that she's a woman?
That was a bitch. That was a woman. I think one of the funniest memories I have growing up, because it happened to me, like this was a flashback for me. It was like deja vu. So last week I chased the fucking Mr. Softy truck because Christina, my girlfriend, I don't know if it's because she's pregnant. She has like a sixth sense for the. You saw we were sitting on the couch. Neither of us heard it. We're sitting here, had Easter dinner. Everybody's full. Everybody's like, I can't eat another bite, blah, blah, blah. I'm fat, blah, blah, blah. And then Christina's like, yeah, I can't eat anymore. I'm stuffed, blah, blah, blah. And she's laying on the couch and all of a sudden she's like, Mr. Softy. It was like a fucking dog heard a whistle. It was crazy. She sat up like, what? I mean, both of us looked at each other and like, what are you talking about? And all you heard was like, ding, 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 ding. She heard it like 2 miles away. And I like enough to where I got outside and I'm like, I don't see it yet. Pulled up. Fucking kid tried to cut me off. Did you see that kid?
Yeah, you were about to fight him.
Kid followed me. Came flying down the street. Just he's ahead of the truck. The truck's gonna come to him. And what does he think? The fucking ice cream truck's gonna go, that fat guy bought all the ice cream. I gotta turn around and head back to headquarters. So I tried to let him go first, and he's like, oh, I don't even know what I want. I'm like, you fucking rookie, you came flying up, you don't even know what you want. Get the fuck out of here now. I was like, okay, well, we don't know what we want either. So me and Christina are both looking for what we want. You could tell she's like, all right, come on, pick something. Meanwhile, the two handicapped guys next door and their caretaker actually came out. It was a beautiful moment. It was me, those guys.
I didn't believe you until this.
The mongoloid with a newborn inside, which is me, and the little kid down the street. Got myself a gelati.
Yeah, dude, the A-team was out there.
Fucking it was fucking crazy. Oh man, it was a fucking great Easter. Made a sweet Amish ham, like I said, from Booth's Corner, from the Stoltzfus Meadery, Butcher, whatever the fuck they're called. I went in there, I'm like, you guys got ham? And he's like, show me what they got. I'm like, that's too much ham, dude. I don't need that much ham. They don't have any spiral cuts left, and they had a whole ham on bone. I'm like, definitely don't need that. It's just like $75.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, well, what do you got? He's like, well, I got this little Hambino here, and he pulls this fucking ham from out the back. I don't know why he didn't say Hambino on it, but he's like, a Hambino. He was looking at me, and I guess he just assumed if I started throwing fat guy lingo at me, he was going to make the sale.
You're like,
And
right,
it worked.
right.
It worked. It was really funny, dude. The young kid that's working there, he's like trying to talk to me normal, and the guy that's working with him is just like, the other guy's actually making jokes and being funny. He's like, listen, hey, I got a deal for you. I'm like, all right, I'm listening. What's up? He's like, I'll give you this ham free if you reel back and punch this kid right in his fucking face.
No.
I was like, I'll dunk this kid for fucking free ham right now. You kidding me? Say the word. I'll fuck this kid up.
Who is the kid?
He was like a 14-year-old working there. It's like the kid behind the counter with him. This is like the old head, probably like my age, fucking with him. And he's just like, dude, that's awesome. I'm like, free ham then? He's like, no, dude, I can't give you a free ham for that. I'm like, I was like, kid, you were this close from getting punched in the face. Like,
You don't even ask really. You just do it.
He's like, free ham. He's like, the one I'm holding, right? He's like, yeah, it's free. Awesome. Pop. Just crack this 14-year-old. Hey, dude, the cops show up. I'm like, dude, ham was offered. You kidding me? This guy offered me ham. I was paid in ham.
Why would he say that?
It was really funny. It was really funny, dude. Oh, man. Oh. Speaking of, you heard the ESPN sound, maybe it just went off. Fucking Odell to the Ravens.
That's huge. I can't believe it.
You think Lamar Smackson's going to stop being a pussy?
No.
I think he has 1 year left on his contract.
I have no idea.
I don't either. I'm talking out of my ass. But if he was to play, it's Odell. I think they have Marquise Brown and some other guys on that team. It's pretty fucking awesome. Or it's the hype train, and Odell slowly just seeps into retirement.
He's a weirdo.
He is, dude. There's always these like weird.
He likes to get shit on. Did you hear about that?
Let's get shit, dude. What the fuck was the one? He was
Some girl came out and said, like, exposed him for it.
There's also a video of him there was a video in Ibiza claiming that he was sucking Ibiza. Sorry.
Yeah.
He was sucking Justin Bieber's dick in a nightclub.
No way.
Yeah. There's like videos of it. Like, oh no, what are you doing? It's a couple different videos of like goofy shit that happening to him. Trying to out him. Maybe he's gay. Who cares? But him, Antonio Brown, they're all just doing weird shit in the nightclub. I don't know what happens to fucking slot receivers in the fucking NFL, but you get hit a couple times and you get real weird. Start farting on doctors and shit.
It's all the athletes, dude.
Yeah.
John Morant, did you hear about him recently?
They tried to paint him in a picture where he just, what was it? Did he shoot a gun or gave somebody a gun?
He was just flashing a gun while he was in a strip club.
They're painting this picture and talking about how it's like, he came for money and he's trying to act like a thug and this and that, blah, blah, blah. Who the fuck cares? Whether you were a thug growing up the whole time or you got money and immediately, like for instance, I'm a white guy. If I got a bunch of money and I was like, yo, son, this is my street. I got guns and gats and bling and go fuck yourself. And I started talking like that all the time. Who the fuck cares?
Yeah.
It's my prerogative. If Chet Hanks can do whatever he wants, if that motherfucker can do whatever he wants, he has money. He's Tom Hanks' son. All that fucking Toy Story money, and this kid's walking around like, white boy summer, and people like him, like Pat Mahomes' brother.
Yeah, I don't know much about him.
He's a big old piece of shit. He's like known for being
like a TikToker, right?
Yeah, he's a piece of work. Is it David Mahomes? Whatever his name is, he's a pussy. For some reason, these cringeworthy behaviors, like John Morant, people are like, oh, he's trying to act like a thug. Who the fuck cares? You're still going to watch him play basketball.
Yeah.
And they suspended him, which was a whole thing. Like, they suspended him for the gun thing. And it's like, bro, there was a lot worse shit going on in the 80s, 90s, in the locker rooms, with the coaches and the players, the cheerleaders, the staff, everybody. Like,
so you think it should just stay like that?
Yeah.
No changing.
Talking about, old fashioned, no rules, people getting taken advantage of, lines being crossed. No, kid. I don't know, man. It's just, they look for a big story to make about nothing. Who the fuck cares? He's some fucking rich NBA dude. He got a gun and was in a strip club. Like, hell yeah, I got a gun. Look at this shit. And titties.
Yeah.
Look at me.
People are so interested.
And you know what's funny? I could be getting the whole story wrong. Who cares now? Let's talk about non-adult things. Let's talk about the movie Open Season. Talking about baby shit. I've been living baby life here. 5 times a day, I'm sitting here going like, "Oh, what the fuck are you doing?" That's I've been entrenched with baby shit.
You're just going mental.
I'm like, shit like that. The one thing I really was digging and laughing at was Open Season last night when we were watching it. Talk about incredible writing. Ashton Kutcher is a deer and Martin Lawrence is a sheltered bear, like a bear that grew up in captivity. Without spoiling the whole story. Spoiler alert this late. If you haven't seen Open Season by now, go fuck
It's
yourself.
from 2006.
It's on Pluto free right now or something like that. They do some shit. They break into a what did we think was about to happen? There was a fucking 7-Eleven.
Breaking and entering.
There was a B&E. They pulled off a B&E. The fucking deer and the bear broke into a 7-Eleven, ate all the candy. Me and Raymond, they started opening the cash register. I was like, oh fuck, they're about to kill the fucking cashier if he comes back, dude. So they put these bears up and they do this shit and they put them up in the wild. They release them again. And the little subtle writing notes and the things that are hilarious in this, like the one little note was that they would find rabbits and use them as like napkins and like anytime they're doing something, like wipe their ass, wipe their face, like they need to throw rocks at somebody, they pick up rabbits and throw them. Oh my god, like the little subtle notes. So he's like, oh, what a great meal, wipe, throw the rabbits. Or that stupid porcupine that was just following them the whole movie. It's just like, buddy. They called him Buddy like once in the beginning of the movie, and the entire movie he was just like, buddy.
One of my favorites.
Dude, Easter brings out the best and the worst in people. I want to talk about the best part of being a father, because I started doing dad jokes and shit like crazy. Like it's just me now. It's a part of me now. And dude, for instance, like I said, I'm going to stores and buying little cute shit. Like, I can get that for my boy. That'd be cute. That'd be cute as fuck. Or like, I know I'm turning into a father because like I see shit in the neighborhood or I see kids doing stuff and my natural reaction's like, hey, cut that out. Knock that shit off. What do you do? Cut that shit. Where's your mom at? That's my first response to a lot of things now. And I had to laugh because one of my, is it our aunt or uncle? It's one of our aunts. She's on Facebook and she was sharing a moment. She was talking, she's like, Easter looks really different this year. Both kids not home and Pat working. Guess I'll just have to enjoy my coffee and these regatta cookies alone by myself. Happy Easter, everyone. Sweet moment. You know, it's a mother getting sad, having some empty nest feelings, you know, missing her family and kids.
She needs to get a pill addiction, maybe.
She needs to get off the Instagram, the internet with that bullshit.
No, dude. She needs to start drinking red wine and really double down.
So the best.
Get crazy. Maybe join the Q. Start getting into neo-Nazi stuff.
So, like, all the answers were, like, mothers and family members, like, oh, Pat, you know, happy Easter. It's okay. Drink some coffee for me. Add some Baileys to that. Things like that. And the husband, the best answer in all the comments was, hey, the deck isn't going to stain itself, my dear. And fuck yeah, dude. That's the type of jokes I'm making here. That's the type of shit I'm doing.
Hit him with the virtual high five.
Yeah. Hit him with that fucking. I sent him a video of me just being like, I've definitely been doing stuff to Christina like that. I can't even remember half of it just because, like, it's so natural now. It's just second nature. She's like, can you bring the trash cans in? I'm like, yeah, sure. So I just bring the trash cans in the house. I meant, like, from the road. You should in.
You got to start being a nut job on social media. Get real crazy on Facebook.
Yeah. Like the crazies we were seeing yesterday on Nextdoor.
Yeah. I just got on Nextdoor in my neighborhood in Baltimore just because people tell me there's crazy shit on there, and I get lost in just going through the posts that people make. Just like the old people. It's like even worse than Facebook.
You can
They're
see,
just
like,
delusional.
the neighborhoods. You can see where they're posting this stuff from. And Raymond is looking at a cross street in, like, a neighborhood of one of his friends. And, like, a girl posts something. And, like, it was a woman posting something. And it says, like, had a confrontation with a group of gentlemen peeing in the alley. I told them they shouldn't pee there. And they pretty much, like, the posting is like, I told them not to pee there and they told me to go fuck myself. Like, pretty much what they had. And, like, Raymond's, like, reading the post and he reads the name of the person and he's like, fuck, I know this person. It's like, and it's the neighborhood, like, a group of his friends live in. He's like, I think so-and-so fucking pissed in that alley and got in a fight with so-and-so.
Yeah.
I thought it was fucking hilarious. He's like, wait a minute, that's her full. What the fuck is she? God damn, I bet you that was so-and-so. It was really funny.
There's a lot of, like, lost animals people post about, which the comments on them are fucking great.
Dude.
One of them yesterday, it's like a picture of a dog. And it's like, he's been missing since this day. Somebody comments just like, fuck that dog, he's ugly as hell.
Dude, what was the one with the ferret?
Oh my God.
Yo, what the fuck was the whole... He's got to bring this up. It's a fucking... They're looking... What broke in and attacked the ferret? Raymond and me were on the Nextdoor app. We found some pretty crazy shit. He found a really funny posting. I can't wait till you find this story, dude.
It says, so upset right now. A long-haired street cat, which should be illegal, by the way, just snuck in through my open window, which my wife had left open, and attacked my grandkid's ferret named Michael. Weird name for a ferret.
Fucking my grandkid. Dude, I like how he pointed out, he's like, well, my window was left open, which my wife did, that dumb bitch. Like, it's kind of what he's saying. Go
Exactly.
on.
Does anyone have a good vet recommendation who deals with rats and other rodents? My grandkid's so upset, and Michael has 2 deep gashes on his neck right now.
Dude, I want to know what happened to that cat. First off, this guy sounds like a serial killer. Second, did he kill the cat?
Dude, why is he...
I like how he pointed out, he's like, long-haired street cat, which should be illegal. Like, what part? What part of that should be illegal? And why the fuck are you actually wondering, like, what cats shouldn't be illegal?
This is just the weirdest website ever, dude.
Oh, man, that's a fucking good one, dude. Are you a thespian now?
Not a thespian. I think I'm more...
Are you a vocal thespian?
No, I just started reading. So I guess I peruse literature in a way.
You're a scholar? You're
Yes.
scholarly now. Yeah, you
Yes.
just don't... You're retarded. That's what it is. Raymond wrote down thespian. You know what thespian is? The word... It's an actor, right?
Yeah, for like...
A thespian is the word for an actor.
No.
Yeah.
No, someone who's into plays and stuff. Yeah, what is that called?
People that are into plays?
Yeah, not plays.
Gay people?
Theater.
Theater.
Yeah, that's what it is.
People that are into plays and stuff. I like that you wrote that down. Dude, funny story from the hospital. So this happened the night before we left because I recorded, came back here, went back to the hospital. I made some coffee later that night in the hospital, and they have family lounges. So, like, the family lounge in labor and delivery was a coded door to get in. There's a coffee machine in there. When you get up to recovery and maternity, there's two family lounges, one with a locked door, one without. The one without the locked door doesn't have a coffee machine. Kind of looks like people take shit all the time. The one with the locked door looks like people keep it stocked, and there's a coffee machine in there. I go in there, coffee pot's pretty low. I finish a cup, and I was like, gonna make a nice coffee, and I'm like trying to be nice. So I fill up a pot with water, fill it in the top of the machine, put it in the machine, load up the coffee grounds to the side. As I'm getting ready to put the coffee grounds in, the machine just starts pumping out water. Like, just pumping out. I don't know why I didn't think to put
You overfilled it.
Yeah, but there was no... I'm looking at the top where the fill valley is. There's no way to see how much water needed to go in. And also, a pot of coffee was just made. I only replaced a pot of water.
It probably uses the entire amount every time you make it.
Yeah, but... So then I only put in a pot of water. I don't know how I would have overfilled it, but dude, not only, dude, it pumped out more than I put in. Like, I don't know.
Created water.
It started creating water. I don't know what I did. I was just trying to be nice to the nurses. And I don't know why I didn't think to put the pot under it to catch water, but I just sat there and watched as this thing just poured on the counter. And it was like a movie, dude. Like, I'm by myself. There's no paper towels out, just a dispenser that I had to take one out one at a time. Fucking the nurses are down the hall. No one has come in. I am freaking. It's like Along Came Polly. Like,
yeah.
Like when he, speaking of ferrets, the fucking ferret comes in while he's taking a shit and he clogs the toilet and he like floods her bathroom.
Yeah.
So I'm in there, dude. There's water all over the floor. There's water all over the counter. The machine is just pumping water out. I put the thing under there to catch water at this point. But the thing is because I didn't put the grounds in, it wasn't focusing the water to come out in that one spot. So it was just shooting in like 4 directions on the counter. I got a trash can. I'm directing hot water into the trash can. I'm seriously the whole time individually dispensing paper towels into a clod, putting it down. Into the handfuls, put it down. Handfuls, put it down. It finally stops. No one has come in yet. I've cleaned up all the water at this point. I've gotten the entire area clean. You have no clue this happened. Everything's done. I put the pot under there. I put the thing in there. And I hit the button to start it, and the machine didn't work. The coffee machine was broken. So I just took my shit and left. And I went back to the room, and Christina was like, where the fuck were you? Because I was dude, I was supposed to go get coffee down the hallway 5 minutes ago. Like, it took me 25 minutes to get back. She's like, where the fuck were you, dude? I was like, dude, I broke the fucking family lounge. And
was there good shit in there?
Yeah, like milk and juice and shit in the fridge. Couple
Did you
sandwiches.
snag anything?
Dude, I felt like I was gonna get caught taking stuff.
Somebody walks in, your arms are just full of shit.
The one thing I kept on taking was milk. Every time I'd go in there, I'd be like, whole milk. Don't mind if I do. And I went through the cabinets, took some honey, some instant beef broth and chicken broth, some shit like that bullshit they got for probably the women, because they just forced a baby out of them. Little things, clear liquids.
You stole beef broth, not even to use it, just
for
take
myself
it
for later, like just for snacking later. In case I'm cold, I got that new burner. I gotta heat some water up and fucking toss some instant beef broth in there. That's a tasty little snack.
That's fucking weird.
I know.
They walk in, you just have your shirt off, using it as a rag to wipe up the counter.
I wish that's how far it came, dude. So then I had a guilty conscience, and later the nurse comes in. She's like, how'd your coffee go and everything? I'm like, great. And I was like, can I be 100% honest with you? And she's like, what? I'm like, I can't believe you didn't walk in and see me having an absolute meltdown in there as the water was spilling all over the counter. She's like, what? I'm like, the coffee machine just started going crazy and spilled all over the counter, this and that. I was like, I don't even know if it works. I tried to get it to work. It stopped working. And she's like, dude, I hope you broke it. That machine fucking sucks. And we've been trying to get a new one, so I hope it's actually broken this time, because if it is, they have to put a new one in there because it's the locked room.
Yeah.
Silver lining, dude. I just helped those people.
Yeah, it's probably cleaner than it's ever been.
Yeah. Fucking wiped all the counters.
You basically mopped.
I did a quick mop, a hot mop. I've been doing a lot of curbside to go orders and shit. So like,
why?
like I said, like picking, like I went to the Walmart to go get that stuff for her. She ordered stuff for the baby, you know, stuff for the house, so I don't have to spend a bunch of time shopping. She ordered 2 orders in the same night, and it just so happens like the 25 minutes before I get to both places, it's a torrential downpour.
Yeah.
And people have to come out to my car to give me shit in a torrential downpour. I felt so terrible. Like both places, it's like a long walk to my car. The guy has like a cart. He comes out like, "Are you so-and-so?" Holy shit, it's raining out here. Like it's fucking, I'm like, buddy, close the fucking door. It's getting wet in here. And both times I gave him a nice little tip. Both times, man, both these guys were just like, "Oh my God, please. Why did you," like, you can tell they both were just like, "Why are you ordering things right now? It's raining so hard." The one guy, it was props to him. He showed off his abilities and career and seniority. He fucking got every single one of my bags in one go between both hands, like
That's
25 bags at once. He was just like, "Ah!"
Yeah, dude. You need to put as many bags on, basically to the point of cutting off circulation in your arms.
When he opened the door, I immediately was like, hey, you're holding the door too long. No, I immediately hit him with a 5 spot, and I said, "Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother. Godspeed, brother." And I sent him back out into the world. I just kissed him on his forehead.
He reaches in too far. You're like, whoa. Don't reach so far.
"What are you reaching for, bud?" Just pull a gun on him. "What are you reaching for, dude?" "Let me see your hands." Sorry, full cop on him. I'm sorry. Yeah, I like picking up food. I've been curbside to go orders for shit. Picking up like just bullshit.
Yeah.
Fucking dad shit.
Fucking dad shit.
Dude, I got some dad shit from one of my buddies. I went fishing for 3 hours the other day. Like, just took the dogs down to the Navy Yard, clipped them to a fence, left them there, never came back. No, I clipped them to the fence in front of me and hung out. And my one boy, he's shout out to the Navy Yard, the Philadelphia Navy Yard. All the guys down there. The one guy, Danny Clott, he's a little Cambodian dude. All of his Cambodian buddies are down there just catching slobs and catching big fish. And I've become friends with them. I caught some fish down there and had my fun. And I get down there, fish for a little bit. And Danny's like, "Oh, you're going fishing for a little bit?" He's like, "I got to pick up my wife and I got to pick up my kid, blah, blah, blah." I'm like, "Yeah, okay, cool." We're on the phone talking. And then like 10 minutes later, he called me. He's like, "Oh, yeah, yo, fuck my wife. She don't need no ride. She getting a ride home from work. I come fishing. I see you in 20 minutes. And it's like, he comes flying up in a fucking minivan, like, skirt, like fucking Chrysler Pacifica. And he came up, he's like, "You catching anything?" I'm like, "No." He's like, "Ah, cool. Well, hey, listen, I'm going to go down there with the boys and catch some fish, but this is for you. Congratulations. You're going to need it." And he hands me like a couple grams of weed and a fucking disposable pen. I'm like, fucking sweet. Shout out to Danny Clott. That's my guy. Gave me some drugs real quick. He's like, "All right, I'll go down there. I got to pick up my kid in 25 minutes. I got to fish for 15 minutes. I left 45 minutes later. I'm like, "Dude, what about your kid?" He's like, "Man, fuck those kids."
He's just had it.
Just had it. It was that guy.
That's funny.
Oh man, I thought I killed an animal or someone the other day in the parking garage. I'm like bringing stuff out to the garage. I have like 3 bags in my hand. One of the bags has a jar of honey and some snacks in it, and the other 2 bags are some things. And I put them in the car. I thought I put all 3 bags in. The jar of honey must have like rolled the bag under my thing, so left it there. Didn't notice it. I'm leaving and I'm backing out, and all of a sudden I just hear like a loud pop. Like I rode over someone's head. Like, and I get out, I hear the pop. I'm like, "What was that?" Roll forward, back over whatever I just ran over. And it was the fucking jar of honey that I had in the bag, like a fucking solid jar, man. Just destroyed it. Absolutely. My bag of things was covered in honey.
You're just carrying honey now on you at all times?
On all times, dude. That's how I drink my coffee. Shout out to RJ Shiflett. I say shout out a lot, but fuck it. Shout out to RJ Shiflett, my fucking Virginia boys down there shooting them there coyotes.
He mainlines honey as well.
He loves honey, dude. We were fishing down in when I went back and I went fishing with Timmy and them, and we were fishing for redfish down in Hatteras. That's how they drink their coffee. plenty of cream, a lot of honey, Folgers, some white bullshit. He's awesome. He actually is a thorough coyote hunter. My man kills the fuck out of coyotes, dude. Posts a lot of videos of it. He's got like thermal scopes. He's like, watch me shoot this coyote from 400 yards away. Just drop this cocksucker. Like, he's got like it's awesome. Like thermal imaging. He's like, watch this mama coming down across the pasture. Hit her with the squeak knock. Dude. So predators are different than deer and stuff. They use like squeaks and different sounds that sound like babies or different things to like get them. So like the one thing they use for coyotes is the Super Squeaker 9000. Super Squeak Box 9000. I've seen them advertise it. He's like, yeah, this thing clips right on your gun, just so when you're seeing one of them bad boys come in a pasture, you hit him with the Super Squeak 9000, drop that sucker from 300 yards out like a goddamn bag of rocks. It's fucking so good, man.
Super Squeaker
9000 Squeak Box available at Walmart. Oh fuck. Yeah, that's how I got into coffee and honey. I drink that shit religiously. I drink Colombian roast with some honey and plenty of half and half. It's gonna kill me, but it keeps my veins thick.
Getting clogged up.
Getting hella cloggy. So there's a little space in between my house over here, behind my house and the neighbor's house, and I thought it was just like open season land, like open land there. So I've been dumping all of my dog shit back there since I moved in.
Hold on. So who owns it?
I think the guy behind me.
Oh.
And what makes me think that is that his wife, most likely. There was a woman in my yard yesterday. Like, there's that little yard I have a yard with a little yard that's fenced in between like 3 or 4 houses, and then the next house. And I guess there's like flowers growing in. So like Easter, she must go in the backyard and mess with her flowers. And I've been dumping piles of shit. Like, I moved in here December. Imagine how every 2 weeks I probably clean up like 2 to 3 pails of shit out in the backyard. Just imagine how much shit.
Oh my gosh.
Just along the tree line. Fertilizing her.
I wonder if they're gonna say anything.
Dude, I was waiting to see if that bitch would get chippy yesterday. She didn't. She learned today not to get mouthy.
What are you gonna say?
Sorry. I don't know what else to say. It's buddy, yo, stop dumping shit in our yard. Sorry. That's all I'm gonna say. What's the next thing on there?
The Dalai Lama apologizes after video shows him kissing young boy.
What?
Yeah.
Like, on in the head? Like, what do you mean?
Tibetan spiritual leader, the Dalai Lama, apologized Monday after a video showing him kissing a child on the lips triggered criticism.
Why was he kissing that boy on the lips?
Pulled Tom Brady.
That's a Tom Brady if I've ever seen it. Was his 14-year-old son?
Incident occurred at a public gathering in February at the Sukalaga Gang Temple.
Sukalaga Gang? Suckalada Gang?
Sukalaga Gang.
Sounds like they're doing gay shit out there. They're coming after the goddamn Dalai Lama. He was just trying to show inner peace and love to that boy.
He was taking questions from the audience when all of a sudden the boy asked if he could hug him.
Like, can I kiss you on the fucking mouth, Dolly?
He invited the boy up toward the platform where he was seated on. In the video, he gestured at his cheek, after which the child kissed him before giving him a hug.
So the kid kissed him?
The Dalai Lama then asked the boy to kiss him on the lips and stuck out his tongue. "And suck my tongue," the Dalai Lama can be heard saying as the boy sticks out his own tongue and leans in, prompting laughter from the audience.
What the fuck just happened?
I know. We don't understand.
That's how the Sumalanga gang gets down.
Sukamalaga gang.
Sukamalaga gang. That's just how they talk and hang out with people.
The footage triggered backlash online, with social media users condemning his behavior as inappropriate and disturbing.
That is weird. That's a fucking weird one. Dalai Lama, you're gonna work it, bitch. We have a runway show at 3:00. You better get fucking ready. Boys, get up here. Everybody kiss me one at a time, and we're all gonna go fucking strut it. Get your fucking outfits on, you fucking gay bitches.
A statement from his team reads, "His Holiness often teases people when he meets in an innocent and playful way. even in public and before cameras.
How old is he?
Dalai Lama?
Yeah, old as fuck, right?
Let me see.
How old's that llama?
87.
He was just doing some grandpa shit. I don't think he meant to do that.
Yeah, that's creepy as shit, dude.
It is, dude. I love the fucking quote from Caddyshack. You're 17 tall. I'm Caddy and Van and Palmer. And who do you think walks up with Dalai Lama? So I'm dragging his bag around all day, and you think the old guy would give me a bone or something, toss me a couple of something or something.
So I jump ship in Hong Kong and make my way over to Tibet, and I get on as a looper at a course over in the Himalayas. A looper, you know, a caddy, a looper, a jock. So I tell him I'm a pro jock. Who do you think they give me? The Dalai Lama himself. 12th son of the Lama. He says, you know what the Lama says to me? Gunga galunga. Gunga. Gunga galunga. So we finished the 18th. I think he's going to stiff me. He said, hey, Lama, how about a little something, you know, for the effort, you know? He says, there won't be any money, but when you die on your deathbed, you will receive total consciousness. So I got that going for me, which is nice. We got to rewatch that.
Oh, man, that's definitely a good one to rewatch. All right, I want to end on this here. Dude, so I was reading a book to my kid, and I have one of those books that makes sounds and everything. And the one page has, like, all the pages have facts about animals, like facts about cows, dogs, chickens, bears, whatever. There's the chickens page, and, you know, there's a fact that says about, you know, chickens have wings, but they're too heavy to fly. And then the next fact is chickens dream in color, just like we do. How the fuck did they find out chickens dream in color? Like, who the fuck figured that out? Who the fuck was asking? Why the fuck did they put any money into it? And was there an entire research project on it? And I want to know about it. Because, like, dude, I can't get a fucking loan or fucking credit card for shit, but there's guys doing research and asking for grants about getting chicken studies done. Like, are chickens dreaming in color? That's what Harvard wants to know.
Chickens are not colorblind. They have excellent color vision, even a wider spectrum than humans. It can pick up on violet and ultraviolet spectrums.
How do we know that?
I don't know.
How do they know they can see how do they know they can see better than humans? Typing it in now. How do we know?
It's based on them having cone cells, color sensing cells, in which they have 5 types when humans only have 3 types of cone cells.
Yeah, but do you think all of the animals see colors the same way we do?
Probably not.
I think that colors are, like, for instance, do you think their red is a red? Or could it be like a blue?
Who knows?
Right? What if my outfit sucks to these chickens?
This is bullshit. This is right-wing propaganda that they're feeding these children.
It's fucking left-wing propaganda. Trying to tell them that these chickens can dream and they dream in color. It's bullshit. Go back to the conservative values. I don't want these kids thinking chickens can dream. I want them thinking that the fucking terrorists could bomb this place at any minute and to get prepared for it and believe in Jesus Christ, and that's it.
Yes. Iran has nuclear weapons.
Iran has weapons of mass destruction, and Taliban could get us at any minute. And don't drink Bud Light. That's the episode, Raymond. Happy Easter, guys. This was the fucking Easter cast. It's live. It's in person. There's a baby in the other room. We're going to have to cut this here because, you know, I need to go be a father instead of hiding in the living room and forcing my family into another room. It's been a great one, Raymond. Thank you for coming up for Easter. It was fun. We had brunch. We had dinner. We watched some movies. We sat on the couch and screamed racial obscenity. I keep saying that all the time. I try to add the Raymond into my bullshit.
You were going to buy that kid ice cream out front.
I was about to. Dude, that's how I know I'm becoming a dad. Like, so I had to control myself. I'm getting the fucking Mr. Softee. And this kid almost pissed me off. And I'm like, you know what? He's here by himself. I almost was like, hey, kid, you want to get your ice cream? But then there's the conversation with his dad later when he gets home. He's like, do you have enough money? Yeah, no, I didn't pay for anything. Oh, how'd you get that? The guy down the street bought me this ice cream. Which guy? The guy right there. And I just look over at him like, hey. I just wave at him. You can't go buying other kids ice cream. You got to just let them do their thing. If they
Not
don't have
anymore.
Money, If they don't have money for ice cream, they're just fucked. You just gotta let them be fucked.
That's the moral of it, so.
Guys, listen, hit us up on the socials. You know where to find us. At 555, let me call you back. My Instagram handle is at Declan Loves Meatballs. That's DECLAN Loves Meatballs. And you can find Raymond at Ray_Brooks, BROOX. All right, come find us every week. Once a week, we have an episode coming out. Find some cool videos we have of our sandwiches that we've tried that I'm actually going to eventually put up here. Things that we've done in the field, meeting the people.
Everyone thinks you're lying about that. You're not going to do that.
Dude, I'm trying so hard. I really am. I have the videos. I know you guys are thinking I'm a liar. I get death threats daily. People just being like, put the sandwich video out or else.
Where the fuck's the tuna sub?
Where the fuck is that Italian hoagie you talked about?
There's also a phone line you can call.
Yeah, what's that number, Raymond?
215-360-3451.
Leave me your best fatherly advice. You know, your best information to hand off to me going into my fatherhood going forward with this child, how not to make him fat, and your favorite karaoke songs. I ask for it every week. Other than that, hit me with your favorite sodas as well. I just got back on the soda.
You're back on soda?
Got back on the soda today, dude. But we'll leave that for next week.
Wait, what did you do for Lent?
Lent.
Oh
I gave
my
up
God.
soda and Red Bulls.
So you turned to coffee and honey.
Turned into coffee and honey. That took about 3 weeks into Lent for me to go, I need some sugar in my fucking hole. Now I got a big double gulp of Pepsi earlier. So if you got a pretty tasty soda I should go out there and try right now, you want to hit me at the phone number that Raymond just hit out to you guys. Hit that line. Probably going to cut that part. All right, guys. Thanks for listening.
Yeah.
Have a great rest of your week. See us next week and see us on all the social medias. Give us that love, share, like, review. That really helps us on all of our verticals and helps us get noticed as well as it contributes to the algorithm. So do it, please. It really does help. Thank you very much. And I'll talk to you next time.
Bye, guys.
Peace.
Thanks for listening. We hope you enjoyed this episode. Please rate, review, and subscribe on Apple Podcasts. We would really appreciate the support. Find us on Instagram at 555 Let Me Call You Back and on Facebook at the Let Me Call You Back podcast. You can find comedian Declan Brooks on Instagram at Declan Loves Meatballs. See you next time.